Okay, morning, Michael. So today we'll go on to Thai Treaty. Okay, and then this treaty previously was signed on the behalf consent of America and Britain. And then because both wanted Tianqun Dao, which belongs to Russia, and the Nanku Dao. Dao means island, okay, which previously was also belonged to Russia. Okay, then Mr. Mao went to Russia to negotiate changes and amendments to this treaty. And then this Lu Xuankou military harbor, it was a place where foreign powers keep fighting China for it. Since the Jiawu Wars in 1883 onwards. And then Russia occupied this Lu Xuankou military harbor for 25 years. And then the Japanese colonized this military harbor for 40 days. And this was the military harbor where the first general water supply factory was set up. And if you go today to visit, you will see a lot of Russian colonialism old buildings still there. Okay, we come back to Mao. He changed the topic on the loan to 3 billion. And then January 3rd, 1950, Mao wishes to borrow as less the amount as possible so that China can pay back this amount in a few years time. Then he wishes to engage the military forces of Russia to liberate Taiwan, cause China lacked marine and air force troops at that time. However, Stalin refuses Mao's request because in doing so, America would step in to interfere. Because during that time, Taiwan was under the control of America, which is today still the same thing. Like 2 days ago, America just sold the weaponry deal to Taiwan, which China will always be angry about. Do you know currently China has how many cannons aimed at Taiwan? But I don't think both sides will go to war because there are so many business deals going on between two sides, between China and Taiwan. Okay, let's go back to Stalin. Okay, at the end of the meeting, he requests for Mao's manuscript to be translated into Russian language, and Mao agrees once he has complete vetting his own manuscripts by spring 1950. Firstly, he wishes to enlist the help of Russian comrades in the translation. Secondly, he wishes to have their help in the edition of his own Chinese manuscript, and Stalin agrees to this request on 16 December 1949. 3 days later, Mao telegraphed Liu Shaoqi and informed them that they have reached Moscow on 16 at 12 p.m. and they were staying at Stalin's villa. At 10 a.m., they were granted permission to meet Stalin, the great commander, who welcomed them warmly, and the first meeting lasted 2 hours. The new treaty, loan of 3 billion, Taiwan's liberation, and Mao's manuscript to be translated into Russian were discussed. And Russian side, they have Molotovu, Malenkovu, Bulgakoning, and Weki Siki. And translator, they have Sizhe and Linker. And Stalin states, Americans are timid to fight wars. They only know how to enlist the power of other foreign countries to help them to fight wars. Other countries are timid to fight wars as well. Stalin was hesitant to change the present treaty status of the Yaretai. Lu Shunkou was rendered to Russia for 30 years. However, Russia has decided to withdraw troops from this military harbor so that China troops can control Lu Shunkou themselves. Let's see what's the time now. Okay, then China troops wanted to control Lu Shunkou themselves. Stalin agrees to help China to come up with a plan to persuade Russia in helping Chinese comrades in protecting Lu Shunkou should other foreign powers attack it again. So Stalin wants Mao to sign a notice first. However, Mao insisted that the previous Yaretai Treaty was signed with General Jiang's Kuomintang. Chinese citizens have been arguing that since Jiang's troops has been squashed out, new treaties should be negotiated to the benefits of Chinese population. And Stalin agrees to renegotiate the new terms of this treaty 2 years later. And Stalin stated for signing of notice can still go ahead if China do not send a foreign minister. Mao suggested he wants to consider the signing of loan, civil aircraft, and commerce altogether. If Stalin agrees to above 3 items, then Mao will send foreign minister. Mao instructs Liu Shaoqi and Zhou Enlai to discuss with all comrades whether there is an existence of a commerce treaty which includes Xinjiang, certifying the amount of various of goods to be exchanged and possibility and necessity of such goods to be exchanged. Zhou Enlai should bring along the new treaty to Russia for Stalin to sign in order to propose more changes and amendments to existing treaty. And Mao wants Liu Shaoqi to reply to him in Moscow as soon as possible. 20th December 1950, Liu Shaoqi and all comrades have decided that Zhou Enlai would only visit Moscow if Stalin agrees to their terms on loan, civil aircraft, commerce, stationing of own CCP's troops in Lu Shunkou. It was a failure meeting between Mao and Stalin. 21st December 1950. Mao attended Stalin's 17-year-old birthday celebrations, which was jubilant. Russia purposely invited China among 13 countries to be the first country to convey an official announcement. Mao's congratulatory was welcomed with triumph, where all audience rose and applauded him recurringly. However, Mao was worried that the new treaty couldn't be signed immediately. The next day, he looked for Q1 Milfu to discuss at Mao's suburbs villa. Mao wants Q1 Milfu to pass this dialogue to Stalin. He hopes to meet Stalin again on 23rd or 24th December, and Zhou Enlai would be on his way to Moscow soon to sign the new treaty. 24th December 1950, Mao met Stalin for the second time. Mao returned a telegraph more precisely on international communism, which includes Vietnam, Japan, India, Western Europe, etc. Stalin gave an excuse in not signing the new treaty, claiming that Mao as a country's leader is already in Moscow. Zhou's presence would be disastrous as an international issue. All delegates of foreign countries have subsequently left Moscow after his birthday celebrations ended, except Mao. Stalin uses the tactic of delaying because he wanted to know what main issue is Mao up to. Mao flares up at Cuba Milfu and translator Federling. He scrolls, "Since Russia insists to cling to the old treaty, go ahead. I will leave Russia in a few days' time. My mission is to eat, excrete, and sleep." Though Mao is fully aware that as a capable politician, one has to retain one's temper and execute patience. Wait, what's the time now? Okay.